That's our stuff. That belongs to the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Read what you got.
Revelations 2:9. I know thy works and tribulations
are not the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans in tribulation. They ain't got nothing. As a nation of people, they don't got nothing. They don't own nothing because they the ones who built up America and all the other ancient empires. The so-called the Hebrew Israelites done that because every time they was in captivity, whatever captivity they was in, their empire was great, just like America. You see, that's why just like they'll try to say our people, the so-called African Americans, are from Egypt. Well, what happened to Egypt? It got wiped out, and then the real Egyptians are the Watusis, Zulus, and the Sudanese. It ain't number Arabs in that land of Egypt right now. There's a lot of Arabs over there. That's it. And like I was saying, every captivity Israel was up under, that empire was great. They're like America. It's unstoppable. But what's happening is it's finna fall because the Most High is about to deliver the nation of Israel up out of here. And America about to be destroyed. Read what you got.
I know thy works and tribulations and poverty, but thou art rich.
Because we ain't got nothing. Just like I was naming all them empires and all the way up to America, we ain't got nothing. We in poverty. The Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right?
But thou art rich.
Who is rich? The Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, because the kingdom of heaven is for them. That's who the Lord is coming to save. Them people. And the elect out of them. Read.
I know the blasphemy.
The filthy act of filthy, like you cursing out the Most High, who people ignorantly call God, all right?
Of them which say they are Jews and are not.
Wait a minute, that in the Bible?
Which say they are Jews and are not.
Which say they are Jews and are not. Because them so-called Jews over there are known as the so-called Jews in the earth. Because you tell a so-called African American, because he come out the tribe of Judah, if you tell him he a Jew, he'll look at you like you crazy, out your mind. The ones who are known, who walking around here, are saying that they are Jews, are them so-called Jews over there, them Edomites, them Amalekites, and they funded the transatlantic slave trade, all that, and they own everything. Everything. It ain't nothing that they don't own. Because they in rulership right now. And the Rothschilds is the one set them in that land. In 1949. That's how they got in that land. The Rothschilds put them in there. About the Balfour Declaration and during the World War II against the Germans and the British and America came in to aid and assist the British in that war. And when they defeated the Germans, which Hitler, he was a so-called Jewish self. He, before they defeated him, they sent that Balfour, before they defeated him, now afterwards I want to say, they sent that Balfour Declaration to the Rothschilds over there in England. And they said, look, if you aid and assist us in this war, we aid and assist you in this war. If we bring America into it, you got to give us the land of Palestine. And that was the Rothschilds who were saying that. And that's how they got that land. And then America, when that happened, America acknowledged them as a so-called Jewish state. That's what happened. But before then, what was they in the cliffs and the rocks in Europe, in Poland? And by the way, Poland means a stake in the ground. That ain't even no nationality. Polish. That's what it means, a stake in the ground.
That always repeat itself too, because in that time you said earlier, Muhammad, the Roman Catholic Church, they used the Arabs to fight their wars to establish that Christianity thing. They gave what? The Arabs Turkey, which was a Christian, what they call his country, and they took Lebanon, which was a Arab country. Same thing, man. It's like history it repeats itself, man.
And then you got this when we were ruling in Europe. There you go, I want to show that on there. When we were ruling in Europe, and you got What's that? Negroes in coats of arms of noble families. French, Italian, Spanish, Polish families. That's Negroes in there. You see that? So I put it on camera so they can see that. You see? And that's out the book Nature Know No Color Line. J. Rogers. All right, continue.
I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
Who got all the synagogues?
Who got it?
Yeah. Who's in all the synagogues? Because not Negroes, not African Americans.
There are some.
Huh?
There are some people, black people, who can learn to Judaism.
Nah, black people can't, so-called black people, and we're not black, we're different shades of brown. So-called black people cannot convert to being a Hebrew Israelite. If their line go back to Abraham, Jacob, and Isaac, and this is a spiritual thing, they are Israelites. You got blacks all over the world, so-called blacks all over the world. Them Africans are blacks. They come out of the line of Ham, and that's why I'm saying that. They come out of the line of Ham, so it doesn't matter. I gotta say this: it doesn't matter about your color, okay? Because you got so-called white people. I say so-called because they're not white; they're red, different shades of red. You got so-called white people that lineage go back to Jacob. Because you had so-called black men sleeping with white women, and whatever the father is, that's what the seed would be, an Israelite, no matter what color he looked like. So it's not a color thing. You see, it's all about nationality. That's what it's about. And according to the Bible, the white man is the devil, and he's Esau. And the so-called Jews over there, the devil that the Bible speaks of. He said the synagogue of Satan. They got all the synagogues. You see, the chief house of Satan. That's what that means. Don't know Negroes got that.
Okay, listen, you always learn something, you know?
And then they tell you in Deuteronomy 28:68 that we shall come over here in ships. We shall come into Egypt again with ships. Egypt, according to the Bible, means bondage. And America is the daughter of Egypt. Okay? America is the daughter of Egypt. Them so-called Jews were in history that they came to America in slave ships.
So possible.
There's no record that they came into slavery and bondage and on slave ships. No record. Nowhere. And the ultimate record is the Bible. That's the supreme book of the world. See?
This is Exodus 20:2.
Right.
I am the Lord thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
See? Out of the house of bondage. That's what the word Egypt means. It's a Greek word, Egyptos, which means bondage. Now that's talking about the ancient Egypt. But America is spiritually known as Egypt. You got on the back of your dollar bill, you got pyramids. You got over there in the next state over, Memphis, you got a big fat pyramid. So America is known as spiritually Egypt. This is the daughter of Egypt. You see? The only records that they fit is the Negroes and the Latinos and Native Americans. Because the first slave come out of Spain. Did you know that? They didn't come out of Africa. And then so-called Christopher Columbus came over here and put the Native Americans on slave ships and took them back to Spain. Did you know that? Yes. So there's no record that them so-called Jews ever went into slavery on slave ships. Nowhere. Okay? All right.
Okay, guys. Thank you.
But like I said, America gonna be destroyed, and them so-called Jews in that land, they're gonna be destroyed, and the one that survived,
you're gonna be destroyed.
No. Give me Mark 9:1. No.
Mark, book of Mark 9:1. And he said unto them, verily I say unto you, that there be some of them that stand here which shall not taste death.
See?
Okay.
It says some of us that stand here. You, on the other hand, in trouble. You better leave America, man, and stay away from Israel.